What's good people? Derek Jackson here. So I saw an interesting question on one of my previous live chats. It was from a woman that asked me, D, how do I respond to my ex who just texted me saying, hey, just checking to see how you been? Now, of course, the average person already knows that ex is trying to get another shot, but I saw a lot of people who are talking as if like an ex is automatically synonymous with being trash. Like, girl, you your ex for a reason. Leave him alone. Woo. But let me say this. Sometimes your ex ain't trash. He just wasn't your treasure. Or sometimes you wasn't his treasure. Or the time y'all was trying to be each other's treasure just wasn't right. But what I said was this. Look, the way that you respond needs to depend on whether or not he's completed the other four stages of when you know that you're dealing with somebody who is toxic and still toxic, because there's 5 total. Like the first one is whenever the mask is on, right? And this looks just like whenever you're dealing with somebody who's capable of a healthy relationship. They just got a couple of little things. Basically, you know you're in this stage if you're dealing with somebody and you find yourself saying things like, oh, okay, or but it ain't too bad because you know you got your stuff. It just ain't surfaced yet. So you're not going to be critical or think too much into it. You're going to let it go or whatever. That's stage 1, right? This is when the mask is on. Stage 2 is whenever your eyebrow starts raising. When your eyebrow starts raising, you start saying things like, but wait, that don't even make no sense. Or, but how come she keep texting or calling if you told her? But wait, why would anybody? You start seeing, you like basically your patience is running thin. Stuff just ain't adding up. And you genuinely are confused. But okay, you ain't gone yet. Now, stage 3 is whenever the mask comes completely off. When the mask comes off, they're showing their true colors. They're letting you know who they are. But by this time, unfortunately, a lot of women are already too emotionally invested to just walk away. So they find themselves saying things like, you know what? I ain't dealing with this no more. I'm tired of this. I ain't gonna let you keep doing this to me. But unfortunately, they don't leave. Now, the good thing about stage 3 is it doesn't last too long. It's like a fork in the road. It's either going to turn into where a lot of women unfortunately go to the whole, well, at least he come home to me at night. Or, it's better than being single. Well, everybody got their flaws. Ain't nobody perfect. Or it goes to what it should go to, which is where what I call creating silence. That's stage 4, where he's knocking on the door, you calling the police. He's texting, but you ignoring. He's hitting you up from another Instagram page, but you blocking that one too. Now, if he's gone through all 4 of those stages and he gets to stage 5, this tells you like he's completely toxic. That's when he comes back with like a month, maybe 2 months, 3 or 4 months later. Hey, just checking to see how you been. Hey, just wanted to, see how Nana is. Tell her happy birthday. Life is so short. Don't know if I'm gonna get another shot. So I just thought I would go ahead and say that. Or, hey, I hope man doing well in his sports. I told him we would play catch once the season came back around, but things happened, didn't get a shot too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Basically in stage 5 of being with a toxic person, even though you're no longer with him, he's trying to see if you're desperate, trying to see if you just needed a little time to let the dust settle. If you were just a little angry and upset, but now you good now. Or he's tried to distract himself from the guilt of losing you, and that ain't working no more. So now he's back. Or he's just trying to see if, maybe she's caught her breath after that last sucker punch of a relationship that I put her through, and she's ready for another one. She's ready for round 2. If that's the case, then you know that your heart ain't safe. Now, again, are there exceptions to the rule? Are there times where a man was completely just trash in a relationship and now he's turned it around? Or sometimes I understand that whether a guy is still trash or not, you just want to wipe your hands and be done with him, but you realize whenever he hits you up, you still got a soft spot and you just want to just get rid of the emotional and mental residue of any types of thoughts, any type of weak spot, any type of consideration whatsoever. Now, if that's you, either one of those cases, you're trying to really assess whether or not this guy is right, or you really just want to walk away for good in all aspects. Click the link down in the caption to get my book, Don't Forget Your Crown, because I go in way more detail in that book. Actually, it's 2 chapters where I go into detail about that. But one thing I can tell everybody right here and right now, if you were with a guy, right, and he was trash, and you gave him a shot, let's say in stage 3, when the mask came off and you were giving him opportunities to meet your needs, giving him opportunities to love you correctly, and you noticed that he never took it seriously, he just belittled you and shot back with, well, you ain't perfect either, you do stuff wrong too, or he ignored you, or he just kept doing the same thing, try to deceive you, try to get away with it better the next time, etc., then that tells you that that man's value system was never set on loving you correctly once he had you. It was only set up on getting you. And after the age of, I'd say 25, a man's value system doesn't change very much. So if his value system was never set up on loving you, just getting you, what do you think is going to happen whenever he gets you again? The same thing. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. And again, don't forget your crown. I actually put it for 50% off at the link in the caption, so you can learn more about how just being done with a guy, even if he is right, or assessing whether or not it's worth giving him another shot if you want to. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace.